All right, I am live with Maria. Maria is in the beautiful Dominican Republic. I'm jealous of your beautiful weather and beautiful beaches. How you doing today?
I'm great, Nick. I'm really happy to be here with you. Good morning, everybody.
Good. You ready for some fun?
Yeah, of course.
Get your questions lined up.
They're here in front of me.
Awesome. Throw your first question at me. What's your most pressing question that you want to ask?
Okay, so one of the hardest things I've gone through the past year or so is that I got divorced almost 2 years ago. And one of the things that I wanted to do is perhaps, contemplating moving to Canada, back to Canada with my daughter. But my ex-husband is not making that process smooth. His proposal is that I go and settle down and leave my daughter and then come back and get her. So how do I deal with that feeling of frustration of perhaps, not having the opportunity to have better life for her and myself?
Yeah, and that's a great first starter question. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can relate to what you're asking. I've had this exact same conversation with other people before, so you're definitely not the first person to ask this kind of question. So when it comes to the law of attraction, Abraham Hicks says you create your own reality. She doesn't say you create part of your reality. She doesn't say you can create some of your reality. You can literally create all of your reality. And if you want to get deep into the guts of law of attraction, all of reality is a reflection of our own consciousness, right? So oftentimes, just because our mind can't perceive of how something can play out or how something can occur, how something can manifest, we kind of give up on the possibility of it happening, right? So just because your mind can't figure out a way that you and your daughter can both move to Canada doesn't mean that it's not possible. So I'm a firm believer that we don't need to compromise on anything, right? So Abraham Hicks has never told somebody in the hot seat, oh, you can manifest this, but you have to give up on that, right? That's not it. That's not how our physical reality works. So what you want to do is, first off, you want to get really clear on what you want. And I think you're already there already, which is you want to be living somewheres in Canada and you want to be able to take your daughter with you. Yes? Yes. So once you're clear on what you want, then it's about vibrationally lining up with it. So it's about understanding that, first off, it's an attraction based reality, not an assertion based reality. So your reality will always be a match to what you're putting out vibrationally. So your ex husband, he can't assert anything onto you. He can't control you in any way. He can't prevent you from manifesting anything at all. Because if you can match vibrationally the reality you want to be experiencing, you have to experience it. That's pure law of attraction. So, what you want to do is you want to get clear on that version of Maria that's living in Canada with her daughter. How does that version of Maria feel compared to how current version of Maria feel? How does she act? How does she behave? In what way is she different? And then you want to start being that person now, right? You want to start embodying that Maria 2.0 now and start acting as if, start taking the action steps as if, yeah, I'm getting what I want, right? So if you knew that in 1 month you were moving to Canada with your daughter, what would you be doing? Would you be shopping for apartments on the internet? Would you be looking for jobs? So start getting the ball rolling as if it's going to happen regardless of what your husband says or does. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, it's about, instead of trying to figure it out through like the action steps, instead of trying to convince your ex-husband through effort and hard work and whatever it is you think you need to do through action, it's taking a step back and then taking the vibrational action. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Does that answer your
Awesome.
question? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And really
Thank you.
really pre-pave what that life looks like of you living in Canada. And just start just assuming, yeah, that's going to be me soon. I'm going to be living it. There's nothing that can stop me. And keep vibrationally tuning into that.